Hey guys, welcome to another video of mine. It's Hudson-Odoi, and a lot of news to cover now. Some of you guys may have heard the news, but I've decided to break it. Callum Hudson-Odoi and Mason Mount. Good and bad news, practically. I'm also going to be touching upon our pre-season so far, the two games we've had, and kind of briefly go on, the tactics and what I think that Lampard's thought processes are when it comes to these things. But firstly, before I do get into it, you know what to do. Smash that like button, subscribe to my channel if you're new here, and also hit the bell notification so you're notified for every time I do upload on this channel, and comment down below your thoughts, opinions. I love interacting with you guys and see what you guys think as well. But the first show I want to get into is Callum Hudson-Odoi, and I've got massive news. Now, after saying for time, I've been making video after video after video that this guy will sign. As soon as Ruben signed this, I said this guy will be signing a new long-term contract. Once Hazard left, he'll be getting a number 10 shirt, 100k a week, a free pathway for first team minutes, a dream to play his boyhood club. He will 1000% sign. But it's come to a stage where I started to have doubts. Now, I started to have doubts about a couple of weeks ago because it was taking so long. We've been in negotiations ever since Hazard left, and Hazard left nearly 2 months ago. So it just puts into perspective what's happening right now. Now, the thing is it's frustrating. It's frustrating, and basically I've been told by a reliable source, on Twitter, etc. He basically has a connection with the club, etc. And also it has been rumoured slightly on Twitter. Now, some of you may have already heard this, but basically you may not believe me. If you want to believe me, believe me. If you don't want to believe me, that's absolutely fine. I don't want to hear no abuse, but I can promise you, I was told this info around 2 weeks ago. However, I was not allowed to release a video on this. And the reason for that is because obviously it was still fresh. We weren't unsure if the news was true. He had a little inkling and he was hearing things behind the scenes, so I couldn't disclaim it. But now he has told me 2 days ago that I can release it. I was going to release this video yesterday, however, I was busy yesterday, unfortunately. Now that Callum Hudson-Odoi, it's got to a point where it's not guaranteed he's going to sign. It's now become a 50-50. Bayern Munich have yet again turned his head. Now, you're probably all thinking, not again. Now, according to Daily Mail and other reports as well, that there was fresh news that Bayern Munich were about to input a £45 million bid. And Chelsea are in a sticky situation, basically. Now, what's happening is his brother, his agent, and his father are really pushing for the Bayern Munich move. Callum Hudson-Odoi, 1 minute it seems that he wants to sign and stay, another minute he wants to leave. His head is unsure. Remember, the kid's 18 years of age. He's unsure. He doesn't know what he wants to do. But I don't find any excuses. Like, what do you need to be able to stay at this football club? We've offered him number 10 shirt. We've offered him 100k a week, free pathway, unlimited minutes, your favourite position to be the cover of Chelsea Football Club, your boyhood club as a dream. And it feels as though it's getting really frustrating now. It's getting really frustrating, and I've got to a point where if you're not going to sign, doors open, leave. No player is bigger than a club. I'm not letting no player hold a club to ransom. Let's be honest, you're an 18-year-old with world-class potential. We understand that you came from the academy, but you are easily replaceable. We can next someone go get a Nicolas Pepe, who is at the minute better than you. So, it's not a situation where we should be begging him to stay. He should be staying if he really, truly wants to be staying and, have a future here. He has a future here. He can be world-class. He can be our talisman if he wants to. But that's only if he wants to. I'm not letting a player hold his club to ransom because, you have to give me this amount of wage. You have to give me these demands and promises. No club is giving you demands. If you want to stay, you stay. If you want to go to Bayern, the door's over there, and don't let the door shut on you on the way. It's as simple as that. Yes, you can argue he's 18, he's unsure, whatever, but I'm sorry, there's no excuse. Now, in general, I understood that, there was Hazard, sorry, wasn't playing you, you were getting frustrated, Bayern gave you a fantastic, irresistible offer. I understood it. I completely understood, but now the timing is different. If you really, truly love this club, if you really, truly want to play for Chelsea, then you should sign no matter what. Why is he hesitating? I don't understand whatsoever. And the thing is now what I've been told is that Marina will give him until the end of the month to make his decision. He's stalling currently. If Callum Hudson-Odoi does not sign the contract by the end of this month, Marina will be selling him to Bayern Munich for a fee around 45 to 50 million pounds because Hudson-Odoi's got a year left on his deal. We won't be letting him run down completely again. And we're going to have to take the cash and then basically splash big next summer. Simple as that. Again, I don't understand. We need him. We're in a desperate situation. We have a transfer ban. We've just lost Hazard. You know, we need him because he's our, talisman. He's the one that's going to lead us for the future. And if you're ditching your boyhood club at this moment in time, I've got no words for you. It's as simple as that. You know, like I said, if you don't want to be here, the door is right there. Leave and don't let it shut on the way out. It's as simple as that. I mean, I think Hudson-Odoi is a terrific player. Like I said, he's got world-class potential. He's a fantastic player. He'd be our talisman, number 10 shot. I'd give him everything. However, I'm not letting him stall us, play us around for a few months, and then fuck off at the end, because that is not on. That is holding a club to ransom, and in my opinion, that's not on. No player is bigger than the club, in my opinion. If you really want to go, then just leave. Honestly, just leave. And it's just frustrating because for time we thought that it was going to get done. For time we thought he was going to sign a long-term deal. Now, obviously, like I said, it's not definite. He's still unsure. Like, there's still a decent possibility he will be signing a long-term deal and staying. And the good news is he will be speaking to Frank Lampard and Jody Morris next week. And obviously, we know that he's been suffering Achilles injury. He will be speaking to Frank Lampard and Jody Morris as well. So that might sway him to stay. We don't know. Hopefully that does work. We need Hudson-Odoi to stay. But if he's desperate to go, why keep an unhappy player? Chelsea are bigger than this. If you don't want him to stay, just leave. Honestly, it's as simple as that. That's just my thoughts and opinions. You guys might have different thoughts and opinions. That's why we're all human. Leave me your thoughts in the comment section below about the Hudson-Odoi saga. Like I said, he's a top player. We'd love him to stay, and I'd be gassed if he signs a 5-year deal. But honestly, if you don't want to be here, we're better off with then keeping an unhappy player at the club. Now, again, in the second part of the story, getting to a bit of good news. It does regard Mason Mount. Now it's official. Mason Mount has signed a 5-year contract with Chelsea. It was announced a few hours ago. However, I was in London working, so I wasn't able to recall when it was officially announced. But he's officially signed a 5-year contract. He was holding the shirt up, having the pictures of Marina, and he basically, I'll sum up. He basically said he's very happy to be here. You always hear these cliche things saying, I'm really happy to be here, my dream club, been here since I was a child. Hopefully we can win many trophies and be successful. Every player pretty much says the same thing. But for me, it's fantastic news. Another top prospect is signing a long-term deal, and it really emphasises the direction that the club is taking. We're moving into a new era with Frank Lampard and Jody Morris coming back. We're really understanding and kind of waking up and realising that we have talent in the youth, but we have to utilise it correctly. None of this deadwood average signings that block the path of the youth. If you're going to go into the market, you only buy the top class players and you fill the rest of backup or other positions with youth. It's as simple as that. Number one, you save money by doing this. Number two, you make your squad stronger. Number three, it means you have more homegrown players. So you're not going to get in trouble with the Premier League or UEFA. So that's another advantage as well. And I think there's so many benefits we utilise in the youth. Plus, with youth, it's free. And some of them are top talent, like Mason Mount, like Hudson-Odoi, like Loftus-Cheek. We have a world-class academy, and it's about damn time that we utilise this academy efficiently. And like I said, it really emphasises the new direction Chelsea are taking. It emphasises the new era we're going into, and for me, it sparks good news. It really sparks good news, and I'm really happy that Mason Mount is signing a 5-year deal. He deserves it. He had a decent spell / good spell Derby County. He's already worked on the Frank Lampard, so he knows exactly what he needs to do to basically impress Lampard and basically play in his style of playing system. So he has an advantage there. Ruben Loftus-Cheek is out. Obviously, we know that he done an Achilles injury 3 times worse than Hudson-Odoi, so he will be out to October, November time. So it gives Mason Mount a chance to basically beat Barkley for competition, which, let's be honest, isn't very difficult, and take that number 8 position. I think that he can really thrive under the system. He has that potential. He's a top prospect, and yeah, to be honest, I'm really excited. I'm really excited, and yeah, we just have to wait and see on the situation. Like I said, regarding the Hudson-Odoi situation, it's 50-50. It's up in the air. 1 minute he wants to sign, 1 minute he wants to leave for Bayern Munich. Listen, if you don't want to stay here, just leave. If you want to stay, commit yourself, sign that 5-year contract, and we can all be happy. You'll play for your boyhood club, and like I said, hopefully he does sign. Like I said, Chelsea and Marina are giving him until the end of the month to sign this contract. If he doesn't, like I said, he will be moved on and sold, and basically the extra cash will be taken into the club. But basically, for the last part of the video, I want to talk about the 2 pre-season games. The first game we drew 1-1, and we played a 4-2-3-1 formation. Now, we had a lot of youth players playing. And second game we won 4-0 as well. Two goals by Olivier Giroud. Mason Mount scoring the opener as well. And Emerson Palmieri getting the second one. Now, I thought that the second game was much better, but that's because we had a lot of experience back, a lot of players. The 4-2-3-1 was really, really effective, committing through the middle, meaning the opposition, allowing the opposition to use their wings to basically force their play out wide. And I think it's an efficient tactic that Mourinho used to use and that Lampard's using, and Mount was terrific. Obviously, hopefully, Kante and Jorginho do work well on a pivot, but I think that pre-season's going on. Listen, pre-season's all about fitness, getting players up to scratch, ensuring that everyone plays well pretty much and that you're ready for the start of the season. So that's basically what pre-season is. But if you did enjoy this video, don't get to smash that like button, subscribe to my channel if you're new around here, and if you did have any thoughts or opinions, comment down below in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys for my next video. Peace.